Well, welcome to Your Future Me Letter. I'm William Collins, the creator of this tiny course. And in this course, we've shown you a very simple, easy, and fun way to activate your future me mindset. And in the previous two videos, we explained how we use these very simple and micro shifts. We call them identity shifts. And what they do is each one of these shifts allow you to begin to really experience what it means to create your own future me. Now, the first shift was really one we call future me now. It's our ability to, in the now, determine what is our future. We activate our intuitive mind. The second shift was really one around focus is, okay, now that we've got an idea, an image, and a concept, and we're moving toward it, how do we get toward moving toward that? And that is the future me moment. Now we're going to introduce you to the future me method. Now, this is the most fun. This is the one you're going to activate the most, because what it really does is it connects you, who you are today, to the future me in the future. Now, neuroscience, which is the science of our mind and how we think, over the years has actually shown that we as people, when we think about our future me, we actually think of them as a perfect stranger. We really don't know them. So in this process, think about what you're actually doing is beginning to build a relationship with somebody that you really don't know and you've not really met and don't know much about them. And so it's not only important to connect with that person, but it's important to get feedback. And the reason you need feedback is because your intuitive mind that you activated and now you focused is really looking for some type of understanding as to whether it's on the right track. And remember, at the very beginning of this tiny course, I said this is really a skill set. So you're really learning how to not only activate your intuitive mind and focus it, but more importantly, to fine tune it, to really begin to realize, and it's mostly not necessarily what you want, but what you don't want. Because much of your ability to begin to get clarity around your future me is really about letting go of things. If there's one thing that we want to really make sure you're clear on is, because this is really a process about being and not doing, when you're doing, you're trying to get a lot of things accomplished and moving. In your being, it's completely the opposite. You're actually learning to put things off. And that's why this concept of having a future me mindset is so powerful in a time in our culture where there's so much confusion. So really, this is about letting go, releasing, taking off. It's not about putting on. So we do that by introducing you to another one of our partners, and they have an app that you will put on your phone, and it's on that app that you will write your future me letter. Now, this app has been used by over 20 million people over the past 20 years. So it's not just an app that works, but it can literally be a tool that you can use for many other things as you go forward, and you're learning how the skill set of really creating your future me. Now, on your letter, we do recommend that you use the one thing question and simply ask that. We advise that you go a year out for your very first letter. And sometimes, depending on the situation, if you've got something that you're working on that is much closer, the app allows you to write a letter and send it out as soon as a week. It allows you to send it out as far as 5 years. Now, again, 5 years is a long way out. It's possible, and you're free to go ahead and write a letter of your one thing, that the person you want to be 5 years from now. But we do recommend 1 year, and it's really in that 1 year that you have enough clarity about the coming year to really begin to understand what does that person look like that you are going to be a year from now. So you're free to play with that. The link is down below. It takes just a few minutes actually to set up the app. It will create with you a entire other platform that you can use for journaling and other things like that. Okay, so we do look forward to answering any questions you might have about this, and we'll continue to use the Future Me app for future references and for building off of your Future Me now.